reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out. You can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones.
Let's get right on with the tutorial. So I'm starting here with a primer, which is the Maybelline Pore Eraser. Massage the products, especially on the areas where you get really oily throughout the day. Then next, let's get on with the base. I'm using here a Super BB Cream from Solegio. I'm not sure if that's correct. And then using a damp beauty blender, I'm just spreading the products all over my face. This one has a very sheer coverage, so I'm gonna be using a concealer here, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige. And I'm just applying dots on where I needed the coverage the most. And then I'm using the same damp beauty blender to blend the concealer. And then I'm gonna be setting the BB cream using the Mistine V-Shape Powder Foundation, and I love this powder so much. So I'm just gonna be using a small setting brush here. And then next, for the brows, I'll be grooming my brows first, and then I'll be lining my brows using here the 3W Clinique Brow Pencil, and I'm using here the shade Light Brown. And to set my brows here, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Mascara in the shade Dark Brown. And make sure to coat every strand of hair. Don't worry if it gets messy. And then next, clean the edges using a concealer. In this case, I'll be using the Naturactor Coverface Foundation in the shade 151. And for the eyeshadow, I'll be starting here with the Colourpop Supershock shadow in the shade Bandit. Apply that on the outer edge of your eyes. And then next, I'll be using the Supershock shadow in the shade Amaze. And I'm going to be using my fingers so that the glitters won't fall on my entire face. I'm just tapping it gently. And then next, I'll be using the MAC Warm Neutral palette and using the shade Dance in the Dark, and then apply that on the outer corner of your eyes. And then apply the same shade below your lower lash line. Then next, I'll be using the Nichido 24-hour waterproof pen lighter in shade Black, and I'll be starting on the center area, dragging it outwards for that wing. Take your time with this one. And then starting from the inner corner, meet at the center. And don't forget to line a bit on the other half of your lower lash line. And then taking a light shade of eyeshadow, I'll be applying that on my brow bone area. And for the lashes, I've already put it, so I'm using here the Wicked Beauty PH. And next, I'll be using the Showill Perfecting Powder in the shade 003. And using an eyeshadow brush here, I'll be applying that on my nose to contour my nose because I have a very small nose. And below my lips so that it creates an illusion of bigger, larger lips. I'm just contouring here the perimeters of my face, especially the hollows of my cheeks, on my jawline, on my temple, and on my forehead so that there will be no white cast over there. And then next, I'm gonna be highlighting my face using the NYX Ultra Pearl Mania in Ultra Perlee. So I'm just applying that on the highest point of my face. And next, I'll be using the Bare Minerals Loose Blush in the shade Vintage Rose. And I'm using here a blush brush. I'm just tapping the shade all over the apples of my cheeks. And then using here the same Nichido pen liner, I am just tight lining my eyes here so that there will be no bald areas. I'll be finishing it all up with the Max Factor Velvet Mascara in the shade Black, of course. I'm just applying that on my lashes. And of course, your lower lashes as well. And for the lips, I'll be using my current favorite Rire or Rire, I'm not sure, lip powder in the shade Sugar Rose, and I'm just applying that all over my lips. This is a powder, but when it touches your lips, it becomes really wet. And that's the magic of it. I love this lip powder. Yes. And to finish the look, I have decided to apply a white pencil liner from BYS, and I'm just applying that on my waterline. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And of course, subscribe to my channel so that you will stay with me forever for more awesome videos. Of course, click on the thumbs up button if you love this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you. Bye! Mwah!